I rise to speak in opposition to the bill. I have a couple of concerns I'd like to address, and I have no questions to the proponents. Frankly, first off, I think a 92-page bill in special session is a heavy lift. I understand how we got here, but my fundamental concern is that I think the solution on housing are two-pronged. One is dedicated sources of funding for the housing that we need in Connecticut to aid in our affordable housing and our deeply affordable. I think in a little while we'll be going forward with a bill to prove we have the wherewithal for funding, I believe, when we address our needs in our hospitals, which speak to a very big and vulnerable population. So I know that that's not part of what's under consideration now. My other objection to the bill, I think, and it's indirect and oblique, it's the definitional and inclusion of hostile architecture. There should be nothing there should be nothing in our minds but the concerns for affordable housing and our homeless population. The components of the homeless population are a collection of unfortunate people in dire economic circumstances, people with mental health issues, and people with addiction issues. I think what we really need to do is to figure out our best way to help people recover from their addictions and from their mental health issues, and to dedicate resources to that. I don't think it's the intent of the bill, but the issue of park benches or hostile architecture, to me, I worry that it becomes more of an enabling issue than an issue that takes the problem head on and deals with it. So I'd be much happier to see us deal with homelessness in a standalone way that represents two things. One, intervention, and at some level, the state or the nonprofits to have some agency to deal with the problem. And therefore, I find myself unable to support the bill in the current format. I think also, when I ran for office, I took two principled stance. One, which was not popular in its day, was in favor of tolling, because I thought we gave all of the, we were running multi-state charities on our highways, and I thought the people who went through my state on our interstate should be paying a toll. And secondly, I thought that local control was a primary issue, and I've always represented myself to my community to stand for and support that local control. So therefore, on those issues, I stand in opposition to the bill. I respectfully submit my comments. Thank you.